Bismillah, in the name of Allah, Subhanallah Ta'ala, the creator of the heavens and the earth, the control of the sun and the moon, the stars and winds and the cloud, the all powerful legislator who decides what is prohibited and what is allowed. He alone is our Rabb, sustaining us from our birth and until our death, providing us of all our needs, each need of our food, every breath. Praise be to Allah, whom the angels worship without tire continuously. All shall come to Him on the day of judgment, humbly and with humility. Dear Muslims, the entire world is talking about the deadly coronavirus that is taking place. So I thought in this speech to look at some of the wisdom we can derive from of the lessons we can learn from what we are facing around us. For the believer always looks at the wisdom. The believer always tries to learn or derive benefit from the every aspect around him. Let us, all of us, learn from this present situation. The first thing we learn is none of us is powerful, and only Allah or Ajal is powerful. No human is superhuman, and no human is almighty. All of us are under the control of the powerful Rabb. Look at this virus, the largest country in the world in terms of population, that is China, the most powerful country in the history of humanity, that is America, and entire world, either powerful or weak, are in terror. They are afraid of the smallest thing, smallest living thing in the earth. We cannot look at this virus in a normal microscope, a special type of microscope that is called a micron microscope to see this. We need this micron microscope to see this. And one has to magnify it 100,000 times to see it. 100,000 times more, enlarge it to see it. For example, if you take a virus and you take a grain, a rice grain, you know how small it is, a rice grain. If you develop this rice grain into 100,000 times, if you magnify it to 100,000 times, you know what the size it would be? It would be as 5 or 6 cricket grounds. From this virus, all of us mankind are terrified. With just such a smallest thing, all of us are terrified. What did this show us? That there is indeed a Rabb. That despite all of our technology and all of that we have come, we are not masters of our own destiny. We do not control our own lives. How we cannot humble ourselves? The Kharik. The first lesson we learned from that this makes us realize that there is indeed a Rabb, and Rabb is in charge of us. The first point, that there is indeed a Rabb, the Almighty, and He is in charge of us. The next lesson is that we shall appreciate life and death, that it is real. Why? Because all of us often ignore death. All of us often become so comfortable in this dunya, we start living the life, we start enjoying the materialistic pleasures, we become comfortable with the riches we have, and we all become heedless that this dunya is not the end and be all. And these types of calamities and this coronavirus is a wake-up call to tell us that none of us live forever. That's all that I want to share my views with you. Jazakallah.